I really feel honored to be part of this launch and gala dinner, in which for us as the Department of Higher Education and Training, we are celebrating another milestone in skills development. Today we launched a program in which 160 students underwent extensive theoretical training in various sports codes, a pilot project of our Envisage Skills Development Institute for Physical Education, in conjunction with 4 TVET colleges.
Thank you so much, and we're wrapping up our conversations here because do remember that today the 160 batch of students are actually starting with their practicals. They've been doing all the theory work for this physical education. Let me just wrap up our broadcast here with the Minister of Higher Education and Training, Dr. Blade Nzimande. Minister, good morning to you and thank you so much for joining us on Morning Live.
Yes, Palisa, good morning to your viewers and listeners.
Thank you so much. Well, Minister, let's talk about the role of your department in this initiative.
We are a very important partner in this initiative at a number of levels. Firstly, this is an initiative by 4 TVET colleges in this province to actually train physical educators and coaches. Secondly, we are partners because we fund this program through the National Skills Fund, and it's also funded by one of our SETAs that is responsible for sports and recreation. We are very excited, Paris, about this project because it's a pilot which today has reached a very important point that these coaches and physical educators who have been practicing by training primary schools, the schools they've been training will be competing today so that they can see whether their methods and what they have learned is working. But it's an important stage of the pilot because after this we want to roll this out to the rest of the country. Firstly to the rest of the province and also to the rest of the country. But also what of course it's going to do, we hope that with these youngsters in primary school who have been trained in netball, in soccer, in athletics, we may actually be producing future Bafana players, with this. And we really want to turn our colleges into being places where also we can train people in physical education and coaching.
Are you perhaps going to involve your counterparts from the Department of Health? Because I know that the coaches here behind me or the physical trainers will be working with life orientation teachers.
Well, for now, we've been having cooperation with the Department of Basic Education in this province, in KwaZulu-Natal, the provincial department. We are already in conversation with the Minister of Sport, who actually Minister Nxesi is very excited about this. Inevitably, then, we will have to involve my other colleagues, including, as you say, the Minister of Health, so that we've got maximum cooperation, so that one of the outcomes, of course, must be to create a healthy youth population for our country.
Okay, Minister, but on the other hand, of course, this initiative responds to the National Development Plan because it requires that every school in South Africa must have a qualified physical educator. So this is a beautiful initiative.
Yes, it's very important, as you say, in terms of the National Development Plan. It also contributes to one of the commitments by both the Department of Sport and the Department of Basic Education to actually ensure that our young people, our students, our learners actually do participate in physical education, in sports and so on, because it is, as it is normally said, that a healthy mind is in a healthy body.
All right, Minister, you know what? I'm just going to give my floor manager the microphone and the iPad, and I'll say my goodbyes from Pietermaritzburg. It's been beautiful being in the KwaZulu-Natal for the past 2 days. Minister and I are going to take part in the aerobics just now, so I know that you've been waiting for this. Let's go.
It's part of what we do as basic education. It's part of what we teach on a daily basis. It's part of our CAPS curriculum. And the fact that now we have this strong support, and that next week we'll be having our learners who are here who will be in our schools, engaging, interacting with our teachers, transferring those skills to our teachers and to our learners, to us as the Department of Education. It is not just a small thing, but it's a very strong support in the form of a benefit to our schools.
We are our National Department of Sport and Recreation. Sizodlulisela umlayezo.
My name is Philisiwe Mzobe. Yes, we were brought by the STIPE project, which is a pilot project which was initiated by the Department of Education together with the FET colleges to bring about change in our schools in terms of physical education. Since our kids, or since the Department of Education has closed the colleges, because the colleges teachers were trained to do the physical education before. But now these new teachers, they are not skilled in that field. So now this project has brought change, because some of these learners, the coaches that are coming from the FET colleges, they are coming to train the kids in terms of physical education and life skills in all. So now it has brought so many changes. It has a great importance, because kids which are now involved in drugs, and they now, if the coaches are coming to class during the physical education, though they're excited because they're going to get some skills, because some of these learners they are having the barriers in terms of education. So now some of them, they are very, very good in physical education. They are good in soccer, they are good in netball, and others they are good in athletics. So these things can help them to pursue their goals in terms of sports, which can be their career in their lifetime.
Ngibingelele zonke ihambeli zethu ezikhona namhlanje, ama government departments ngokuhlukana kwawo kuona wonke amazinga. Ngibingelele ama partners wethu onke akhona
asibonge futhi kakhulu mhlonishwa umphephetho from eMnyangweni wezemfundo ephakeme.
Well, we want colleges to play a role in actually producing students, both educationally but also to produce coaches and physical educators who can assist in primary schools, high schools, and we hope that this will also spill into TVET colleges themselves to promote sports and education at the same time.